What's going on? It's time to talk about another film from Full Moon Entertainment, features, whatever you want to call that production company. Full Moon is the Charles Band production company, and today I'm going to be talking about a sequel to a film that I was surprised that they even made a sequel for. Today I'm going to be talking about Decadent Evil 2, also known as Depraved or whatever, apparently. Yeah. It was released by Full Moon Entertainment October 1st, 2007, and it was produced and directed by Charles Band. Uh, yeah. And if you're not sure who he is, if you haven't heard of Full Moon or anything, they're the ones behind like the Ginger Dead Man films trilogy, the Subspecies films. He's also done like Doll Man and Doll Man versus Demonic Toys, and there's the Demonic Toys film franchise and stuff. So yeah, they make a lot of good killer doll movies and indie horror type stuff. They have quite the cult following and everything like that. You can find they have quite a bit out there. There's over like 200 titles they've done since like the 80s. So yeah, Decadent Evil 2 picks up from the end of Decadent Evil. Decadent Evil is was a film of vampires using a strip club as a cover to get their as a cover so they can do their nasty things and get the blood and everything like that. And yeah, Decadent Evil 2 is somewhat the same as Decadent Evil, except this takes an place in Little Rock, Arkansas, as the evil leader of the vampires has a new strip club layer. And yeah, so the main boyfriend and girlfriend of the first one return as they try to flee with the near dead Van Helsing type character. And they have to try to revive him to help um, take down the lead vampire who is hiding out at this Visions nightclub in Little Rock, Arkansas. And it's a fun little sequel to Decadent Evil. They definitely keep a lot of the main type of characters and stuff. There's a lot of good returning ones. You got the little demon puppet that's always looking for his son and everything that disappeared in the first one. And yeah, when he learns about that, it's pretty crazy. And yeah, that's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good like humor and stuff, like the main human boyfriend and stuff dating a vampire and things like that. And yeah, as the story progresses and they learn that the lead vampire is actually one of the ones there, and they have to figure out who it is. It gets to be a little more crazy and stuff that you see people go missing. And oh, it's just a fun little vampire flick. It's a little typical of a vampire story, but they definitely do a lot of good. It's way better, I thought, than Decadent Evil. It was quite the improvement from the more micro budget looking Decadent Evil. I thought Decadent Evil was real boring and not very interesting, but I do have a review of it on the channel, so you can find that somewhere else, but somewhere on here, anyways. But for this one, they definitely up the game. There's a lot more vampire kills and attacks and stuff, which are fun and a little bit cheesy at some points, but definitely um, more. There's more well put together and a little more heart was put into this sequel, and definitely the makeup and everything for the lead vampire remind me a lot of like the old Buffy the Vampire Slayer episodes and stuff like that. And it's just like that cheesy, good, quirky horror type makeup, and it's pretty good. The acting in this film is actually pretty good. I know a lot of people like gripe on this film and say it's boring and stuff. I actually found this one pretty more entertaining. It's not all in one spot like the original, the first one. It's they do a lot of running around back and forth and trying to find the lead vampire, and there's a good little twist at the end of who the lead vampire is. I did not see that coming, and I thought that was a pretty funny, good homage to it, and it was definitely a good little surprise. Overall, the film is fun. It's cheesy, it's quirky, but it's way better than the first one, and yeah, it's just a good little vampire flick. It's nothing too. They're not reinventing the wheel, and it's nothing too um, crazy or outlandish. It's definitely like it definitely uses a basic type of vampire setting and where vampires would hide, and definitely they kind of put their own twist with it with like the little demon character puppet, and even he gets some good revenge in it, which the ending is absolutely hilarious. And I actually really like that, and I overall enjoyed this one way more than the original. So if yeah, if you're a fan of Full Moon, you'll definitely probably find this one a little more interesting than the original one. It's definitely not like top tier greatest Full Moon or anything like that, but it's just a fun turn off your brain vampire flick where you can watch it. And it's sort of also if you like um old school like Buffy, the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer and stuff, you'll probably find this one a little more interesting and a little more like that, a little more campy and quirky and stuff. So definitely a fun flick. Definitely nothing too outlandish to gripe about. It's not like bringing a lot of new things to the table or anything like that. It's just a standard good little vampire film, which is always good to check out one of those every once in a while. You don't see very many vampire flicks coming out in the horror canon anyways, since that god awful Twilight franchise butchered everything and left a bad taste in majority of people's mouths. So yeah, Decadent Evil 2, I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 5. Definitely way better than the first one and quite the step up. There's even a lot more production value and more fun, and it's way more fun. So definitely check it out if you like vampire films, and if you're a fan of Full Moon films, you'll definitely enjoy this one. It's definitely a step up from the early 2000s. This one came out in 2007, but it's still quite the step up in production quality and acting and writing and all that. So yeah, definitely check it out. There's a trailer link down below if you that doesn't do it justice at all, but if you want to check it out and see what I'm talking about, it's linked down below. Also make sure you check out my Instagram, that's linked down below as well. I always post clips of films and review in the future. On my story, I usually have the film title and a hashtag and put the subgenre of film and a hashtag there so you're aware of it. So make sure you follow me on Instagram to stay in the loop. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it, and yeah, comment your opinions of the film down below. Let me know what you thought of it. I'd love to hear your opinions. And also, if you have any favorite Full Moon films that you think I should check out, and if you want, just let me know what your favorite one is. I'd love to hear what they are. Comment those down below too. That'll be interesting. Also, if you have any films, whether it's Full Moon or not, any film at all that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try to get to as soon as I can if I can find it. Yep. So yeah, remember to like and share this, and so more people are aware of it. And make sure you subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. And I'm probably not going to do another Full Moon film, but I have no idea what the hell I'm going to talk about next. So yeah, hopefully we find some more good indie films. We found a couple good Full Moon ones that had more modern day ones than the previous ones I talked about, but that were actually pretty good. So hopefully we'll find some more films that most people overlook and never think of checking out, and maybe find some good gems together. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Watch out for those demon vampires at the strip clubs, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So cheers.